What's going on, guys? Welcome to my very first Assassin's Creed Valhalla video. I'm playing the game. I'm using that little trick on Xbox where if you change your location to like a different time zone, you can play it a few hours earlier. So just quick heads up, do that. And I'm absolutely loving it. But you know what? All the advertisement I've seen for it is Xbox Series X and PS5, mostly Series X. So if you guys are like me, you're wondering, okay, well, how does the game play on Xbox One and PS4? Because if they're advertising it so much on Series X, does that mean that it's just a complete gong show on current gen? Or is it just average and, you know what, they just want to add more press to the new generation of consoles since they're just releasing right in line with Valhalla? So I've only had a few hours with the game and I'm still in the Norway portion, which is like the very first section. But I can pretty much give you guys a really good view of what it looks like and plays like on the current gen of consoles, because most, if not all, of the people who are reviewing this game are reviewing it like on Series X and not on Xbox One, for example, which is where I played it. And if you know Ubisoft, you know that they don't necessarily always give the smoothest of experiences, let's just say. But I will say this, the game, even on current gen, looks absolutely incredible. I absolutely adore how this game looks. Keep in mind that this is a system from 2013 and it's definitely being pushed to its limits here, which we'll get into in a little bit, but it still looks incredible. And the fact that they're able to pull off these types of draw distances and beautiful views and vistas and having so much stuff crammed and going on at once is incredible, again, for a system from 7 years ago. It's awesome. Especially if you're looking around at sunset or sunrise, you're going to see some incredible stuff and it's going to make your jaw drop. But then again, Ubisoft is known for that. They always make incredible worlds. But I'm going to come out and I'm going to say, even almost just having seen Norway, and I've seen some England and stuff from other people on YouTube, this looks like their most gorgeous world yet. It looks so lavish, so full of life, so beautiful and diverse, dude. I think this might be the best world that Ubisoft has ever created, especially in an Assassin's Creed game. I know I'm sitting here sucking off Ubisoft, but there's also some stuff that I'm kind of worried about. Number one, the frame rate issues. Every single Ubisoft game I've played has had some kind of frame rate issue. And I mean, I know there's a lot of people who know, I didn't have a frame rate issue. Okay, you're lucky, man. But there are a lot of people, if not the majority, who do have some frame rate issues and also bugs. This one, everybody's had some kind of bugs in every game we've played. But in Ubisoft games, dude, they seem to be like commonplace. And this one is no different. It's quite buggy. And I've heard that it's still very buggy on next gen. So honestly, don't be worried when you're playing on this generation of consoles, Xbox One and PS4, and there's bugs. Because, dude, Series X players, they ain't escaping it. There might be less bugs, but everywhere across the board there's going to be bugs, whether you're playing on a brand new console or the current gen right now. And as far as frame rate goes, yeah, it does get choppy, especially when there's a lot going on, which is to be expected, again, from a system from 7 years ago. But it's nothing game breaking, nothing that's really going to annoy you too much. But yeah, of course, if you upgrade to the next generation of systems, you're going to have less frame rate drops, but I don't think it's going to be gone completely. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be way more beautiful, way crisper, but I don't think it's going to completely eradicate the frame rate issues. And of course, that leads me to my next point, the new SSD on the new consoles. It makes for the load times being incredibly quick. But, I mean, you know what? On the Xbox One and PS4, the load times, yeah, of course, they're longer than the new consoles, but they're still manageable. They're not bad, man. I mean, it's what you're used to for games nowadays. So, I mean, every time you want to fast travel and stuff like that, there's going to be some load times. And when you want to load up the game, it's going to take longer than it is on the Series X and PS5, that's for sure. But it's still manageable. I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, if you've been playing console for your whole life or you're used to it, it's not going to bother you at all, trust me. So the load times are nothing egregious, and honestly, I say that they're very good. There's not very many, and they're pretty short, especially for what we have right now for current gen consoles. It's pretty good. The one thing I've noticed in battle, though, it seems kind of stiff. And I know it's just hack and slash, and I've heard that the combat gets better and progresses the more you advance through the story. So then there's going to be more like diverse and cool combat the more you advance. But at the beginning, it's kind of just bare bones, and that's what I'm seeing. But it seems very stiff, very rugged. It doesn't seem smooth and realistic. It feels very RPG hack and slash, you know? So, I mean, I'm crossing my fingers that these people, especially the reviewers, are right, that the more you advance through the story, the better the combat gets. But I don't think this is a like generation of consoles issue, because I think either console you play on, it's going to be the same amount of stiffness in combat. So don't be deterred from that, because it is going to progressively improve the more you go through the story. But yeah, man, all in all, like, if you're thinking, oh, Valhalla, should I just wait till I get to a new generation of consoles and then I'll be able to play it and experience it? I'd say no, man. I'd say get it as soon as you can, because don't forget, you get a free upgrade. As soon as you get your new console, you can upgrade for free and experience it all. So you can check out the story and stuff now, and then when you get your new console at Christmas or your birthday, whatever, then you can go and upgrade it for free and see all this new stuff. So, I mean, if you're wondering, okay, on PS4, Xbox One, is it really that much of a downgrade? What I would say is no, but you are going to be seeing a lot of people online boasting and kind of singing the praises about like how good Valhalla plays on the brand new generation of consoles. And of course, man, I mean, it's a new machine that's 7 years younger than the old one. So of course, 7 years makes an incredibly big difference. So yeah, it's going to be very different. But the game on the consoles that most of us have now still plays great. It plays incredibly, and I would argue that, like, apart from the visuals, the frame rate, the load times, and the draw distance, that it's not that gigantic of a difference just yet, because the new consoles haven't quite figured out how to fully utilize the new technology yet. It's like Red Dead Redemption 2, man. That didn't come out until 2018. For me, that was a game, that and The Witcher 3 in 2015 were two games that really were able to leverage the new console power. And so it takes a couple years, man. It takes some time. And if you want to get Valhalla on the consoles we have right now, I think you're going to have an amazing time. And I don't think the experience is going to be that different from people who have the brand new consoles. And to me, man, like, it's a no-brainer. Plus, because you get the free upgrade, it's a no-brainer. And I think that the game is absolutely awesome so far. And let me know if you guys have any like game-breaking glitches or anything like that that's happened to you, because I want to know. I want to kind of be able to see everybody's experience. Like, maybe this is just me who's like, oh yeah, the game's running pretty good, but everybody else, like, their console explodes when they play it. Like, I want to know what's going on with everybody else. So make sure you let me know in the comments down below if you're playing it, what you think of it so far, how it's running, and if you haven't gotten it yet, are you skeptical? And if so, what are you skeptical about? Let me see if I can help you guys out, make a purchase decision. But I'm loving it. I think it's really fun. I mean, I was loving Watch Dogs Legion, but honestly, dude, I might even go as far as to say that I might be liking this one more than Watch Dogs Legion. Yeah, it might go that far, man. So, yeah, I'm going to be making a bunch of Valhalla videos. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.